The man of the moment, in a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? And welcome to a venue that began its existence as a cricket ground back in 1855. Football's been played here since 1862, Bramall Lane in Sheffield. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And what we have for you is live action from the Championship. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Lee, in particular, what do you expect to see from his game?
Well, we say to each other in the back four, don't give him a yard because he will score. Don't give this lad half a yard. He's such a great finisher.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Sheffield United. The wing-backs are going to be crucial in this setup. You've played in that position, Lee.
Yeah, I didn't really like it. And we always thought when we were playing against five at the back with the wing-backs exposed like this in this formation, that a 4-4-2 can really create a 2v1 down the side. So keep your eye out for that. And the three narrow midfield players supply the support for the two forwards up front.
This is how the visitors will set up today. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free roll.
Kalajic. Pereira. Oh, lovely ball. Terrific block there. And fired against the crossbar.
Well, so close to breaking the deadlock, but not to be. The woodwork came to the rescue, Derek.
Cisse. Kenny. Well, many have remarked upon the hosts and their preferred style, which is one of high pressing and trying to get the ball back quickly. Lee, do you expect to see more of that in this game?
Yes, Derek, high pressing is their game, but there is a risk attached to it. If the opposition break through that press early on, you can be left vulnerable at the back.
Good defending to prevent the chance. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Good pressure high up the pitch. Well, no doubt about it, Lee, one of the stories of the season, the visitors.
Well, the brilliant football has led them to the playoff position. They'll be enjoying every minute of it. Still a long way to go. A lot of football to be played. A lot of mistakes to be made, maybe. Who knows? They don't seem to be making any at the moment.
Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
Well, they have to make the pressure count, they really do. The atmosphere here is like an extra man.
And now the delivery. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Ethan Ampadu. Serdar. Well, he's given us away. Kenny. Cisse. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Kenny. What can they do from here? Well, the pass over hit. Bogle. Bryan. Jayden Bogle. Shielding the ball superbly. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. No, high quality defending. And the right place to cut out the pass. Making progress. Gedson Fernandes. Alert defending. Kenny. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Can they forge ahead? Pressure exerted, can he remain calm? Ethan Ampadu. Bryan. Suat Serdar. Pereira. Well, far from textbook defending. Will he play it in? Ethan Ampadu. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Poor pass under no real pressure. He's feeling the pressure here. Gedson Fernandes. Serdar. Oh, nice ball over the top. And he read it well defensively. It is a decent looking attack here. Effective challenge. Gedson Fernandes. Still passing it around with authority. Oh, tremendous block. Can they hit on the break? A room to roam on the wing. And he's broken free. Pereira. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Chance to play it in. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Mastery of the passing game. Dangerous looking attack. Ampadu. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? And he saw the situation developing. Ampadu. Beautifully weighted ball. What can he do from here? No-nonsense clearance. Bogle. Jetson Fernandes. Using his strength to shield the ball. Bryan. Bogle. And taking it away. Ethan Ampadu. And Ben Osborne has it. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, they have it again. Wasteful again in possession. A championship match that should hold plenty of intrigue. Join us on EA TV. It's Sheffield United taking on Watford.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Pereira. Sasha Kalajic. And players waiting in the centre. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. He does have pressure to deal with. That is a tackle and a half. Really closing him down here. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Pereira. And news of a goal in the Preston North End game. Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Brentford. 42 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Osborne. Pereira. Suat Serdar. And the pass, a good one. Can they create something from here? Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. Well, thumped clear. Wonderful block. And teammates to play it to. A cross lacking guile and accuracy. Kenny. Really good interception. Suat Serdar. Pereira. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front, Lee.
Well, it's simple to me, Derek. He's just not done enough. Defenders are coping with him just fine. Movement is too predictable. Not really had a sniff of goal so far.
Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. And now the delivery. Ampadu. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Chance to do damage. Oh, he's given the ball away. Kalajic. And Ben Osborne has it. Sasha Kalajic. Good-looking ball. Fractionally offside. And given away. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Kenny. Well, they no longer have the ball. Pereira. Playing with purpose and control. Can he finish here? He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here's the replay. It's a really dangerous ball into the penalty area. And the finish, I can't tell you how hard that technique is. It's an absolute cracker. Well, it can be difficult being a manager at times, none more so than now.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Not a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Throw-ins given.
Can Andrew
Kenny.
Vance, that's Andrew Vance, please meet your wife at the steps of the main stand. Thank you.
It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Pereira. Sasha Kalajic. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Pressing high to win the ball. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Top-class defending. Suat Serdar. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Gedson Fernandes. Bogle. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Pereira. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Untidy in possession. Moving it forward. Able to close down the shot. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Osborne. Serdar. And a tidy ball. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. And news of a goal in the Preston North End game, Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Brentford. 67 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? It's opening up for them. Firing it towards goal. Still a chance. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, Derek, it was a fabulous save, wasn't it? It just might have kept his team in this.
Sasha Kalajic. Osborne. And options in the centre. Can they get in behind them? Keeping the ball moving. He cuts it back. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. And taken away. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And cleared away. Gedson Fernandes. And a throw-in forthcoming. Gedson Fernandes. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Cuts it back. What a vital intervention. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Oh, big chance. Can he finish? And off the crossbar with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
Well, it's a decent effort. Sometimes you're taught by coaches to aim high over the goalkeeper. That time just hits the crossbar.
Ampadu. Bogle. Gedson Fernandes. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Substitution time it is. Cisse. Kenny. Only 10 minutes remaining here. News of a goal at Fratton Park. Alan McInally can tell us more.
It's a goal for Middlesbrough. It's been scored by Jonathan Howson. An absolute screamer from 30 yards. 9 minutes remain. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Kenny gives it a go. And a fantastic diving save. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. And firing it into the area. Unable to put it behind for what will be a corner here. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Corner kick played in. Well, on the volley, that's not how he had planned it in his mind.
No, he certainly saw the ball going in a different direction than it went in.
And let's go to Alan McInally, because I believe there's been a change to the scoreline in the Preston match. Alan?
It's a goal for Preston North End. 5 minutes remain. 2-1.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. And they have possession again. He's lost it.
Well, the crowd have reacted to this effort the players are putting in. They just need to keep their concentration and the game should be theirs.
Sasha Kalajic. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Serdar. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Good-looking ball. He's in control of the situation. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Kalajic. What can he do from here? Nodded straight down the throat of the goalkeeper.
Right behind it. The only way you can score there goes either side of the keeper.
Wilkinson. Cisse. Well, do they have it in them? Well, the pressure from his opponent was telling. And time for the change now. Bogle. Gedson Fernandes. Read it well. What can they do from here? Well, nicely cut out. Robin Quaison. And that is that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here, Lee.
Well, nobody likes losing, Derek, but when it's such fine margins, it makes it hard to take. Still some positives, though, and they will regroup and surely go again.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Playing with purpose and control. Can he finish here? He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! Oh, big chance! Can he finish? And off the crossbar with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
Well, it's a decent effort. Sometimes you're taught by coaches to aim.
Kenny gives it a go. And a fantastic diving save. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. Well, do they have it in them to level this? Well, the pressure from his opponent was telling.